So if you don't like spicy foods, definitely
not. Well, I'm hoping, what's the FBI be like the food and beverage industry? I'll be so angry with her. Do you know who AmberLynn Reid is? I watch her through reaction channels and she's the most evil person ever. And they're like, okay, calm down, relax, you know, like go back to the basement. Welcome back to the Gaining Ground. Before I begin this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Going on back to Kentucky, because my girl AmberLynn Reid uploaded a video of her eating some kind of noodle dish. I'm going to try to pronounce the name. I am sorry if I massacre it, but she released a video called Singapore. I want to say it's MEI FUN mukbang. It looks like some kind of noodle dish. I don't know. I've never had MEI FUN or My Fun. I'm a General Tso's chicken kind of guy with pork fried rice and an egg roll, maybe two when I'm feeling super fat. So I don't know what the hell she's eating, but as she told us in the last video, her psychologist, was it therapist, counselor, whatever the label was, said that sure, you can eat mukbangs on camera as long as it keeps you from binging. So I guess there are no nutritional guidelines to this program. It's just like, if you want to eat. Just don't eat too much of it. I don't know. But the second half of the title, though, got me all perplexed. So it's called Singapore MEI FUN mukbang, or maybe FUN, I don't know. Anyway, and then it says, the FBI called me, ... Girl, I don't know what this is about. I'm probably going to like bang my head into a wall. I don't know why the FBI would be calling AmberLynn Reid, of all people in Kentucky. The FBI is busy these days. Have you seen the state of affairs in the world? There's too much going on. We got stuff going on overseas. We got stuff going on in this country. We got teenage Discord dating servers that need to be busted up. We got gentlemen going to prison for hundreds of counts of something that nobody even knows who he is. Like, the FBI is busy right now. They do not have time for you, AmberLynn Reid. They need to go chase those false leads from Rumble. So this better be a good story, and it better not be a lie. So come along with me. We're going to Kentucky. We're going to try to, hopefully she explains what these, I don't know if they're noodles, whatever the hell it is. Hopefully she explains what she's eating, and so help me God, this FBI story better be a good one, and it better be believable. I don't care if it's fake. Just make it believable. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we have a mukbang and a story time for you.
Shout out to whoever on my comment section told me those plates are from the Amazons. I have not looked for them yet because I'm not really sure what to search for other than marble-like plates, but I will be looking for them.
Guys, which I am so excited for. It's actually like really random and weird. We have water is what we are drinking today.
Cheers.
And what we are eating today is Singapore rice noodle, which is so freaking good. This is what it looks like.
Singapore rice. So she's not even gonna pronounce it. She's not. I guess that's smart of her because she'd pronounce it wrong and suddenly she'd be an ist or an ov or something. So Singapore noodles. Okay. How does she know how to? Oh, maybe from the menu. Oh, she probably ordered them and she probably took the name from the menu to spell it properly, but had no idea what the hell she was eating. Join the club.
I want to eat on a plate though. Oh my gosh. In Virginia. Oh my god, this is so
super yellow.
Holy. Okay, so in Virginia they called it Singapore rice noodle, where I got it, but here in Kentucky they call it MEI FUN. So you know what?
MEI FUN, I got it right. I mean, I got it right according to Amber, but I'm still giving myself a win.
This is Singapore MEI FUN. So you guys can find it at your Chinese restaurant.
Never heard of it.
It's rice noodle. It's like a curry base.
If I get a noodle, I get a lo mein. I like the thicker noodles with shrimps or chickens, or even sometimes when I'm feeling real frisky, vegetables.
There's onion, shrimp, bell pepper, pork, just deliciousness. Oh yeah, and chicken. I'd much rather have it without the meat. I don't mind the meat too much, but I wouldn't say the meat is exactly my favorite. So let's dive in.
Well, any kind of meat or just the shrimps? Like I'm sure you could have gotten the chickens. I love shrimp, but I don't get nothing with shrimp in a Chinese restaurant, at least when it comes to like noodles and stuff, because I feel like you don't get enough protein for your buck, right? When you order chicken or you get steak, or even vegetables, which is not a meat, but whatever, you get a lot of that. But when you get shrimp, because I don't know if they just toss, I feel like you get like 6 to 10 shrimps, and that's not enough for me. Like, I like to have a protein in every bite. So I like the chicken because I feel like they load it with chicken, but I feel like you get ripped off with shrimp. You pay more because it's shrimp, and then you get like maybe like 6 shrimps in there, and you're like, oh, that's it, and then the rest is noodles. But I digress. Drink my morning coffee.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay, get to the story.
So how are you guys doing?
I'm great. I'll call it to the story. What do the FBI want?
Oh, by the way, this has a little spice to it. So if you don't like spicy foods, definitely not.
I'm hoping, what's the FBI be like the food and beverage industry? I'll be so angry with her.
Don't go for it.
What is Singapore MEI FUN? I'm going to have to Google it.
I was going to do my makeup, but I realized my face needs to breathe.
Okay.
Okay. Story time.
The food and beverage industry called you and offered you a sponsorship.
Wait, that bell pepper
No.
was so good. Okay. So being on YouTube
Yeah.
comes with a fair share of disappointments. I mean, amongst amazing things as well.
Oh.
But something that I consider a disappointment is like telling people to off themselves or threatening to off someone. Why?
Well, this got deep quickly. I guess it is the FBI.
So, last October or November, I was simply just skimming through the comment section of my YouTube, and I usually get a lot of people saying mean things to me.
Yeah.
And none of it has ever, like, made me feel any sort of way.
Yeah. Just words.
Nothing scares me. Nothing like that. It all just makes me feel, like, uncomfy. But there was one that I remembered reading that kind of, like, was like, this is how all scary movies start. It was saying how they know where I live, they're going to off me.
Jeez.
They said they live nearby, like, this whole thing. And I remember reading it and being like,
People are insane.
excuse me? I actually took a screenshot of it. This is the only time I've ever done this. Like, actually been kind of, like, scared of a comment. Well,
And I'm sure that the same people who find themselves in crisis once every 2 days are laughing or will laugh and tell her that she should get off the internet because it's just the internet and that trolls are going to troll, and if it affects her that badly, she shouldn't have a YouTube channel.
I'm taking screenshots and stuff and sending them. I remember I sent it to Becky, a couple other friends of mine. I was like, what is this? Like, what is this? So I guess some of you, so I want to say thank you.
When did they break up, her and Becky? I know. I'm already not interested in the story. I'm assuming somebody reported the threat to the FBI, and now we're here today eating MEI FUN noodles.
Actually found that comment and was scared by it as well because I get a message on Instagram from my ex's sister and said,
Is that
the
Dana?
FBI showed up for you.
Destiny or whatever.
She sent me a picture of like the card that the FBI gave her. The FBI said, contact her because we need to talk to her. I was terrified.
Why did they go to your ex-girlfriend's sister, not to you? You're on YouTube. You're easily accessible. What am I missing?
I had a panic attack because I had to sit there and think of my life. I was like, literally, did I do something that I don't remember that I did?
AmberLynn Reid and her damn mukbangs are a domestic threat. Get her on a bulletin stat.
Like, honestly, I was so terrified. I was like, what is happening? I don't know why, but the FBI didn't know I lived here. That's fair. Obviously,
Need that
immediately.
water, all that sodium in that meal. Let's talk about that meal. It is a carb and fat dump. She said there's shrimp, but I'm sure there's not a lot of shrimp. I don't think I've seen one yet, unless they're chopped up in shrimp bits, which usually is not the case. I don't know.
I end up calling the number that is on the FBI guy's FBI card. I was so scared. Some woman picked up, and she was like, oh,
Could
yeah.
you imagine? They even calling the Federal Bureau. I can't even talk. Thank you for calling the Federal. Oh my goodness, I could never answer phones there. Thank you for calling the Federal Bureau of Intelligence. This is Bob speaking. How can I help you? Oh, hi. My name is AmberLynn Reid. I was left a card. I have a YouTube channel where I eat food. Oh, one moment, please. We got to get you to the classified department.
I'm just going to call the FBI guy Frank. Why not? So Frank was like out of the office or something, and she was like, I can give him a call like on his personal cell phone to get like a hold of you. And in my head, I was like, why does she want to like bother him on his personal phone instead of just like leaving him a message? Like, what did I do?
Sounds
so
suspicious.
scared. I was like, what is the promptness of this? Like, why do they want to talk to me this bad? So I said, thank you. Yes, call him if you want, like whatever. And I'm a very patient person, but like situations like this, I don't have patience. I was like, oh my God, I need to know like what is happening. Just imagine the FBI trying to contact you guys. Like it puts you in a headspace that you didn't even know like you had. So
I don't know what I would do. Especially if I was contacted over YouTube fat people drama. I don't know what I would do. Hello, this is the Gating Ground. Yes, this is Agent Smith from the FBI. We need to talk about your YouTube channel, particularly your Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty reaction videos. I think I would be more mortified than anything. I don't think I'd be panicked. I'd be like, oh God, people watch them outside of this this fair. Like people in the real world have seen me with a crown on, a paper crown.
Wasn't even 45 seconds after I hung up with the receptionist, Frank called me. I said, Frank, man, you done scared me. No, okay, it wasn't like that.
Frank.
No.
Hope you can't hear my dog barking, but if you can, I'm sorry. I don't feel like getting up to close the window. He'll stop shortly.
Immediately, he said, you are not in trouble. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do?
Frank probably wanted to know where you got those plates from. Frank, Amazon.
Oh, y'all, the FBI is actually on my side. I never thought that like cops or the FBI even remotely would care about some YouTuber online. But turns out that a lot of people reported that very comment that I saw. And
I don't blame them.
I guess I reported it to like authorities, like even higher than like just reporting it to YouTube. The FBI ended up seeing it.
Good. Like
Frank was like, oh my God, like complimenting me on my following and stuff. But guess what? So they took that comment very seriously. They did a whole IP.
You think Frank was like, oh my God, I love your sausage mukbang. My favorite was when you ate shrimp, like 45 pounds of it. Like, you think Frank was really like, I love it so much?
The address, like, tracked him. Ooh.
What?
Okay, I'm not going to say who the person is that left that comment, but...
Oh, are there any reaction channels who have stopped uploading mysteriously? I got to go through a list. Can we... Let me know down below. Are there any reaction channels who suddenly, like, just stopped recently uploading or decided to take a break? They might be in federal prison. Just saying.
It is a...
I can think of one. Is he still tweeting?
Guy, and I know his full name. I know where he lives.
Oh.
So they were, like, worried for me. They were like, do you know this guy? I said, nope, never heard of him.
She doesn't know. Okay, so it's not who I was thinking of.
So, I don't know. I think it's pretty neat that, like, if there is, like, a fear that I have from a YouTube comment or a message, Frank is there. He said, call me anytime if you ever feel threatened or anything like that. I've never talked to the FBI.
I'm surprised they took it this seriously, because usually, in my experience, it's are they at your front door? No, call us if they show up. It's but until then, block the person. So if this is a true story, I'm surprised they took it as serious. Maybe because she has a bigger following, and I guess she's I guess she's a celebrity, I guess, in her own right. Maybe that's why they took it seriously. But usually, when you get those kind of threats, they usually tell you there's nothing we can do. Block the person. It's the internet. Move on with your life. I know. So helpful.
Yeah, before. So I thought that was like literally the craziest thing. Like they were really truly worried about my safety, and I don't know, I felt like really safe for a minute there. I just had to share that with you guys.
Great. Is that the whole story?
It's so weird.
I feel let down. I was hoping we were going to find out that she was hauled away in handcuffs because Becky filed a false report. I can see little Becky shuffling her ass up to the FBI, up to Quantico, and she's like, knock, knock, knock. They're like, can I help you? She's like, my name is Becky, and I got something to tell you about my ex-girlfriend. And she made up this whole like fantastical lie about Amber. And meanwhile, Amber's like, no, Frank, I just eat like Singapore noodles, and I occasionally like to join Weight Watchers. Like, I'm not a threat at all.
I don't know. I think I'm just like really overly grateful. Like when it happened, this happened like, I know it's been like over a month, maybe 2 months. I don't really know. But when it happened, I was so scared at the beginning. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, what did I do? But it turns out I didn't do anything. They were actually just there for me. I don't know.
It's a beautiful story. You should send them a card.
I just think that's pretty great.
I wonder if Clarice was there. Name the movie, comment down below. You're welcome.
It makes me feel like comforted.
Hello, Clarice. That probably gave it away. Whatever.
Shrimp.
Oh, there's the shrimp. Fine.
Yeah.
Chantal moment. There's a
The
shrimp.
shrimp tastes amazing.
Yeah.
But I very much am a texture person.
Are those noodles normally like a radioactive yellow, or is it the spices they add to it?
And the texture of shrimp, I've slowly realized that I'm hating it more and more.
Shrimp.
So like, here's another piece of shrimp. I could have a few pieces, and that's like it.
Shrimp is an interesting texture. I don't think I've ever given it much thought until now.
Then it just makes me feel sick. But it's like the first few bites, I'm like, okay, that tastes good. It really does taste amazing.
I love shrimp.
10 out of 10 recommend this.
What is that, asparagus? It looked like tree bark from outside. What was that?
Oops. But yeah.
Oh, and look at those big old earrings. Are those the Sonic the Hedgehog earrings that I used to love so much? Oh, perfect timing with the second movie coming out. I fell asleep during the first one. I watched the first one on an airplane from Honolulu to Seattle, and I think I made it 20 minutes in, and I woke up, we were almost in Seattle. So I tried, though. I really tried to watch it. I might give it another shot. I don't know.
How's everyone doing?
I'm good.
Y'all, behind the scenes, I'm trying to really do some stuff.
No FBI calls today. How's therapy?
You'll see. If it falls through, you'll see.
Oh, what is she doing?
Wait.
She doing a collab?
Falls through.
Goes through,
Wait.
you mean?
Does falls through mean it doesn't happen or does happen?
It does not happen.
Falls through. I don't know.
It does not happen.
Okay. If it does happen, you guys will definitely know about it. I'm leaning towards a yes.
Oh, I hope she's going to Canada to collab with you know who. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I've always wanted to do, and I think it's gonna happen, and I'm so excited.
She is sped up, by the way. Somebody made a comment on my last video about how she chews very quickly. When I watch her, God bless her, I watch her at 1.5 speed because her 1.5 is the way I talk normally. So for people who think that she's literally like plowing through this food and eating fast, it's me, not her.
Anyways. Oh, this is so good. Gotta watch my portions.
Makes you want Chinese
like
food.
I'm being taught. Stop eating when you feel... A lot of people stop eating once they're like full.
Yeah.
If you stop eating like right before...
I've made myself sick. When the food is that good, I've made myself sick. I can't stop. Fatty. I'm such a fatty.
Before you start feeling full, it's more satisfying. Like, listen to your cues. When you feel yourself getting full, stop eating.
Sure.
That's simple.
Sure.
It's actually not that simple.
No, it's not.
I like to think it is. I like to lie to myself and be like, AmberLynn, it's that simple. But, okay, let's take one more bite.
I don't even eat when I'm hungry. Sometimes I'll just eat because I'm bored. I'm like, oh, well, there's nothing to do. There's no good TV shows on. It's raining. You know what? I'll just eat. That's my favorite pastime, eating.
Do a good bite, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's go. Mm-hmm.
Are we done?
What?
We good?
One more.
One more?
I'm about to like hit that point where I'm like, oh.
Eat my morning noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
In the past,
You're a new woman.
I could definitely probably eat about half more of this.
You and your, what the hell is it called? Fun May? May Fun? May Fun? You and your May Fun, you're just all a new woman. That's a lot of food.
So,
Begs the question, could you have ordered a smaller portion? Because then you won't be tempted to go back to this in an hour because you're going to be like, oh, I have all those delicious May Funs in my fridge, in May fridge, and then you're going to want to eat it. I feel like, is there a smaller version of that? Because when I order Chinese food, there's like a regular size and there's a large. That's a lot of noodles. When I get a regular size of like lo mein, it's usually like half of that. So you probably could have ordered a smaller portion too, but it's just me.
so now, let's put it back in the container so I can have the leftovers.
Okay.
But yeah.
Are we done?
Today, I've really just been like hyper focused on just getting stuff done that I really want to.
I hate that sound of fork on plate. I don't mind it in real life, but whenever I hear it like through headphones, it's too much.
Get done. And yeah, I don't know. I've had a really good day today.
All right, well, thanks
you
for
guys have
watching.
as well.
Thanks for watching.
So I feel like I ate a really decent amount, but
I know, that's like trickery. What is going on here? Like, I feel like she did eat a lot. So that thing must have been overstacked and like over the top.
that's how much is still left.
May Fun was May full.
A lot. And look how cute this fork is. Look how long the handle is.
Adorable. Next.
We got new silver.
Is that from the Japanese store? Vivian Tries. What is the name of that store? Daiso. Vivian Tries has, I guess it's big in Texas or the Houston area. I think she's from the Houston area. We don't have any of those around here, but I think it's called Daiso or Daiso. If you watch Vivian Tries, you know what I'm talking about. It's a Japanese store, and they sell novelty items like super long forks. I'm like, what do you do with that besides scratch your back? I guess you give it to AmberLynn Reid to eat May Fun noodles.
Silverware. The best
Not after you scratch your back, before.
silverware I've ever seen in my life. It's so cute. All right, now I have to clean off my table.
Are we good? Are we done?
Thank you guys so much for having lunch with me. I truly, truly enjoy it.
It's the best.
Oh, by the way, last mukbang when I had those pot stickers, that was my lunch as well. I feel like most of my mukbang.
It's a terrible lunch. Such a nutritionally poopy lunch. Pot stickers for lunch. You had carbs and fat, a little bit of protein. It's not a good lunch. Pot stickers, I think, are meant to be an appetizer too, aren't they? Like, I think they're under the appetizer section of the menus.
Will be lunch-esque, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
It was okay. I think she needs a different song for her outro. I don't like that it's the same song on both, but that's just me. Okay, well, I learned how to pronounce MEI FUN, at least the AmberLynn Reid way, and I also learned that the FBI does take online threats seriously. Maybe it's when you call local authorities that they're not too like enthused to help you, but I guess when you call the FBI, they will find your ass behind the screen name, and they got your name and address and everything. And honestly, I'm shocked it wasn't a reaction channel. I'm actually shocked it wasn't a specific somebody. But at least she knows who it is. And I'm curious though, like, I don't know if I missed it, but there was no talk of punishment, retribution. Like, did they reach out to this person and say, hey, you know, maybe tone it down a little bit with the D threats on the internets? Like, and they were probably like, do you know who AmberLynn Reid is? I watch her through reaction channels and she's the most evil person ever. And they're like, okay, calm down, relax, you know, like, go back to the basement. Have a moment. You don't know her. Don't watch her, but I don't know. That, like I said, the noodle thing looked okay. I like lo mains. They looked kind of stringy for me, like too thin. I'm not a big fan of what's that? It looked like, you know what it looked like? The squash, spaghetti squash. Not horrible, but not something I go out of the way for. But I'm sure those tasted better because they're actually like noodles. But they reminded me of that now that I think about it. But I don't know. This whole intuitive eating thing is a lot for me. I still don't understand it. Like, eat when you're hungry would never work for me. And I'm surprised they're doing that for her, but she has, you know, this BE, this binge eating, this ED thing going on. So obviously, you guess you have to take different approaches to it all, but I could never do it. So wish her luck. She did a damn Trader Joe's grocery haul right before I started filming this damn video. So I'm going to watch that in a couple days. I'll react to that later because you know how much I love a grocery haul. And we'll see what kind of garbage she's buying from Trader Joe's. Did I say garbage? I meant healthy, nutritional foods. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. Click the bell next to it to be alerted every time I upload new content. Go to give this video a thumbs up. Giving this video and other videos on my channel a thumbs up. You just like my videos. And when you like my videos, we just like my channel. We like my channel grows. And feel free to share this video on other social media. I also have a Discord link down below in the description. If Discord's your thing, please join us. Have some fun. As always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. But most of all, thank you for watching. Is it but most of all and most of all? I guess it's and most of all because I like all three equally. Thanks for watching and until next time.